Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with the Rights of Man expansion as Russia. So we are nearing the end of this campaign and we've expanded a lot in the past few episodes. We've created the Duchy of Warsaw here in Poland. We've actually vassalized Gazimuk and I think we're going to make him a march actually right now. I should do that, but we need to give it a few days because we need to have our envoy go over there. We're also going to try and get a royal marriage with that guy. And I'm also going to try and improve relations with him as well as convert him to Orthodox sometime in the near future. We have an aspiration for liberty, desire, disaster, and this is because we switched to an enlightened despotism form of government. And I might have to actually revert back to the constitutional monarchy because I don't want any disasters, especially in this time. That really would not be that cool. Most people actually have either absolute monarchies or enlightened despotism, so we'll see where that goes. I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll let the disaster fire, see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. But what I do want to do right now is first consolidate Gazimuk. Second, we're going to try and get some Diplotech 29. That would be pretty cool. And actually, we've also taken some territory in here in North America as well. I just wanted to highlight that and show that. But we're actually going to intervene in a war right now. So France is fighting against Spain. And Spain is outnumbered quite a bit. So Spain and Portugal and Austria and Savoy are fighting against France, France, the Ottomans, and the Netherlands. So we're actually going to intervene on behalf of Spain. We're going to try and help him out because a stronger France is not good for me. So let's go ahead and we have 269,000 men across the world, which is really good. 82 units of artillery. Holy crap! So basically everything's fine. We're fine as far as troops and such are concerned. We're going to probably invade here into the Ottoman territory. We're 10 years ahead on military tech, so that's quite a bit. So anyway, let's try and first what I want to do is let's designate this guy as a march. People want a royal marriage. We have a new queen, Rafika. She's a 323. We have a consort. Fill our coffers. No, I don't need to fill our coffers. We have 97 ships out of 130. Our ships are not great, but they do the job, so that's nice. We're going to blockade, I think, the new, the Netherlands over there. The Dutch Empire does reign supreme. So let's go ahead and intervene in this war. We're going to join the Spanish in this war. Yes, we will join Spain. Spain will help you out, man. Don't worry. We got this. Balance of power is absolutely, holy shit, in our favor. Honestly, I probably back the most military power here of everybody in the world. These guys are a little bit hard pressed. So we outnumber them quite a bit in land forces as well as naval forces. So what I think I'm going to do is let's launch an invasion of the Ottoman Empire. Now, there's a question, should you find the east or in the west? I would prefer the west over here because the terrain is better for combat. There's a lot of mountains and stuff over here that I don't want to have to deal with. Gazimuk is unfortified though, so we might have to keep some troops around, although he's actually got a level 8 fort here in Guria, so he can actually hold off the Ottomans probably quite a bit on his own. So let's go ahead and we might keep a 40 stack over here, but let's march in the rest of our troops to the west. We're going to take a 60 stack here. In fact, I might even raise some more troops, although income, since we're supporting a large army and a large navy, our income is actually kind of dwindling. It's dwindled a lot over the course of this campaign. I don't think we're going to do much in North America. I think we're going to leave it alone. We have a massive fleet over here, 28 heavies over here in North America. So all of most of South America actually belongs to the French. Definitely one of the largest empires that's ever existed. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to train any more men. Like I said, my income is kind of dwindling. I might need to start creating some more states and stuff around here. Probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Actually, this is all Muscovite and Orthodox territory, so maybe we'll start doing that. I want to see actually what areas have more development. It actually looks like most of this is all just crap. Some stuff down here, but yeah, most of it is just terrible. Manchu is actually pretty well developed. 30, yeah. Highland-Bu, which is their capital, I think is 30 development there. Most of our wealth actually comes from the west. So maybe we'll come up here. We'll do something like this. And something like this. Excellent. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, the states want some more territory, which is okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and give the clergy some stuff. Why not that? And nobility. How about that? Yeah, sure. So we got some force, we got some more money. Not much. It'll help out. We go from 10.32 to 14.2, so it's decent. Actually, probably construct some churches and stuff over here. Well, actually, that's right. We don't have any money right now at the moment. We only have 696 ducats, which is a lot, but for running an empire, it's not a lot. So we're gonna march on into. The Ottomans right now are sieging down Austria. Austria is trying to repel them. We're going to go march into what looks to be almost Hungary / Serbia. We're going to stay on speed 4 for a little while. Our naval forces are most likely going to be inferior to deal with most of these guys. In fact, you can actually see the Ottomans here moving across there. The Ottomans are moving their troops over here to fight us. Let's go for a tax modifier here. Holy crap, 117,000 Turks right there. No, actually 60,000 Dutch, 55,000 Ottomans. That's what that is. Okay, so we're going to, let's see, where are these guys going? They might be coming up north into the Duchy of Warsaw. So let's go ahead and move over some troops into Romania. We have some British Columbian separatists. Oh crap, okay. So I guess we'll have to deal with these rebellions. Nice. So we're fighting a lot, dude. There's look at this. Look at that. We're at war with all this. This is a world war right now. And honestly, I don't think I've actually ever experienced something like this in Europa Universalis IV. It feels so much like there is a world war aspect to this game, especially in the late game. I've never experienced anything like this kind of feeling, and it's really satisfying. If you guys actually do, you know, stick with it throughout a whole campaign, I really do encourage you guys to get to the late game, especially as a country like Russia or France or Britain, because the feeling of playing as an empire and fighting just all these different empires and stuff, it's fascinating, man. It's just a feeling that I don't think I've experienced before in EU4, and I've been playing this game for like 2 years. It's just really, really nice to experience all this. Like, we're fighting, you know, in North America, we're fighting over here in Russia, we fought in Siberia, now we're fighting in Western Europe. We fought like 3 wars in Western Europe in the last like 10 years, and it's just a really good feeling. It just feels awesome to fight. Ooh, we are actually repelled by the Dutch here. We lost all of our heavies. That's okay. That's okay. That's gonna be all right. Even if they land troops, we'll have more than enough to deal with them, right? You don't mess with. Ooh, we just got a stack wipe there in Constantinople. You don't want to mess with the Russians. Don't mess with the Russians. Don't do it. So it looks like our allies are going to march into Austria here. We're going to try maybe occupy most of Greece. That'd be kind of cool. Try and force some sort of peace on them. On the Ottomans, maybe. North America, we're being engaged by a lot of Dutch colonial forces. I need a general here. Why don't we point this guy? We're going to march on in here. Yeah. So it looks like the Dutch, they're putting up a pretty damn good fight over here in the New Netherlands. For sure, the 13 colonies are probably some of the most well-developed colonial land in the game. Look at that here, 48,000 New Netherlands troops up there. And then we have, oh my God, this is already like 70,000, you know, 13 colonies troops, plus Dutch Louisiana is 15,000. That's pretty formidable, man. That's a lot of troops for a colonial nation. My colonial powers, or my colonial nations don't have anything close to that. So that's pretty formidable. Then again, I've got my regulars over here in North America, so we'll be fine. I'm going to siege down most of, hopefully, this Turkish territory. I have, like I said, I have this massive fleet here in North America. But it might even do me better just to have this fleet not in North America and actually have it here in the Baltic or probably in the Black Sea. I don't know. Hard to say. We're pummeling France. We're doing a lot to them. Yeah, this disaster will probably fire. We just got in a battle here. Yeah, some 50,000 Turks tried to repel us. They're probably going to retreat to Constantinople and they're going to have a tough time. No, they're actually going back across the channel. Okay, the Isthmus of Constantinople. Very interesting. Let's go put 70,000 in Edirne. I want to give him a general. Preferably the guy from North America. We're going to go ahead and teleport his ass. Okay, yeah. So if I want to have more ships, like, say, here for the Baltic or something, we're going to need to look into getting some more income. Right now, I'm going to train up, I think, another 20 heavies here. These are what, 3 Deckers? Yeah, we're going to train up another 20 heavies here. Let's gonna take a long time to do that, and that's gonna be worth how much maintenance? Wow, that's 15 ducats a month. Okay, so our income is gonna dwindle quite a bit, but I do want a good fleet in both the Baltic and the New World. That's something that I do want to happen. I'm not playing like as good as I could. I could probably play better, but that's okay. I won't worry about it. I'm just trying to have some fun here. So the Ottomans didn't march in here as I expected they would. Am I at my leader cap? Yeah, I'm at 4 out of 4. I do have an admiral. He's in the New World, I think, right now. He's hanging out. No, where is he? He's in the Baltic Fleet. We're not going to be using the Baltic Fleet, so I think I have to dismiss him and get one more general. Holy shit, a 4452. Wow. That is a beautiful man. And we have a 35 and 5 up here. I want to try and hold Guria the best I can. Guria is mountains, so if we try and just defend that territory, we should have a pretty easy time. Let's try and see if this guy will latch onto me here. There we go, 67 to 76. He's got a lot of artillery, but he's actually got oh, that's right, the reduced combat width, yeah, because they reverted the changes. He's still got a -3, so we should be okay even with no arty, really. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we killed about 8,000 there. If I actually consolidate and force march, we're actually gonna get here, I think, quicker than he will. There's no fort there. We will engage him, though. He's got, no, we take that. I think he's got artillery in the front row. That's even better fight, actually. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Getting a lot of kills. We killed, ooh, we actually lost a lot. Holy shit. He's got really good troops. 12,000, we lost 15,000 there. Ooh. Let's go and withdraw to friendly terrain. We're going to keep up that forced march for a second. Send in the cavalry charge. Sounds good to me. We're going to siege down most of the Bulgarian territories of the Ottoman Empire. What it looks like. Demands of the Karelian. Yeah, we're going to have to change it back to constitutional monarchy. There's just too much stuff going on. There's a lot of bad events and stuff, I think, that are being associated with this now. We have the admin points to do it, so it's good. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. We're taking a lot of attrition, but it's okay. We have the manpower for most of it. Brittany was sieged out. Holy crap, the Allies lost almost 1 million. Damn. So, Brittany's out. How is our reinforcement rate here? It's actually at 100% plus 33%. So we're going to be engaged here. And I've got some pretty understrength troops and no artillery. He's got, this is all just infantry actually. Some artillery, but not enough. And our combat width, he's going to get a -3. If I'm correct. Let's see. I might have to withdraw, but we'll see how the battle goes. We should be just fine because our infantry are pretty good. We have 7.9 morale, 3.4 military tactics, and 115% discipline versus his infantry. So if he stays in this fight, he's gonna have a pretty tough time actually becoming victorious. Holy shit, man. Okay, we're definitely have to withdraw, but we killed a lot. Wow, we actually did lose quite a bit too, though. We had lost 13,000. He lost 15,000. Yeah, no artillery in that force is kind of affecting us a little bit. I'm going to move this 67 stack, although this is primarily infantry as well. We don't have enough arty. All my arty's actually heavy here. I'm going to do a swap real quick. Okay, so we just took this. We're gonna start pushing into, we won the Siege of Constantinople. Let's rest here for a second in the Black Sea. And we're gonna do French Spanish. It looks like Savoy is also pieced out. I'm gonna do a swap here as well. Swap these forces. So this is 22. Yeah, so this is 37, 3, and 22. 36, 4, and 22. That's not bad. It's okay. Could probably be better, but it's acceptable. So we're gonna send, I think, the whole army to the Caucasus. Yeah. That sounds good to me. That sounds good. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going. 1782 right now, so we have about 40 years or so left in this campaign. Recruiting some more ships. We can get more troops if I wanted to. These guys are bypassing the damn zones of control. It's annoying, but oh well. Oh well. Let's do another swap. Oh shit, France pieced out Austria. Oh damn, so it's just me and Spain versus most of the other powers. Holy crap. We're gonna march in 77,000 to defend Gurion, and let's go and try and engage this stack over here, I think. Let's go and take that Diplotech. Legitimacy, yeah, sure. I don't need the Patriarch Authority for any reason. What's up with this guy? He's gonna get out of here, I think. Let's march into preferably Azerum. Get a good general. We got a 2 siege general. So let's march him over to there. And then we have 145,000 here. What's up with this Ottoman stack? Where are they going? Probably for Khiva. I don't like that, but I don't have much of a choice. There's not really too much. It doesn't make much sense to just go and chase them. I want to see how my armies are before we move them out. It's a little heavy there, but... I've got no war exhaustion, I don't think. Actually, 2.78, that's quite a bit. We got some blockaded home ports here in the Crimea. That's okay, though. I expected as much. Are you kidding me? This is where you go of all places? What is wrong with you, dude? There's no tactical objectives over here. So we're gonna march in 37. I think we're gonna go to Canik. We're gonna march in 72. No, we're actually gonna hang out here for a second, I think. Let's go to Guria. We're gonna have like a 36, 36, and 18 stack. Stay here. We're gonna march in some troops to Canik. We're capped out on admin. That doesn't work. Let's go and do some development then. I could do it in my capital, 119, but we get a lot of benefit. Look at that, 0.14 tax income. Holy crap. Damn, that was really expensive. Okay, there we go. We're not capped anymore. We're gonna be capped on military as well, so let's go ahead and just do some development real quick. Excellent. No leader here. Let's go ahead and get a leader there if I can. Preferably a 2 siege. Alright, maybe a 1 siege. Okay, so we're sieging down a lot. Yes, we are. Oh, it's the end of the war. Oh, we pissed out the Ottomans. A hollow victory against the French-Spanish imperialist war. 435,000 Ottomans died versus 1.1 million on the Allied side. Holy crap. We lost 271 ships. Damn. Oh, check that out. Looks like Wallachia got some territory. Cool. Interesting. So, yeah, it was a hollow victory, though. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go retreat back to the Black Sea. We have our fleets. Our fleets are building up over here. Most of my heavies and such. That's kind of cool. This is still occupied by France, but that's all right. It's a draw. Portugal pieced out. 1.1 million deaths on our side. The Netherlands are still fighting. We're still fighting in this. New Spain is taking some pretty serious hits. Californian separatists. Oh, the war's over. White peace. French and Spanish imperialist war. We fought them to a draw. 1.15 million? No, almost 1.2 million dead versus 1.1 million. Holy crap. Dude. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's pretty serious. Pretty serious attrition and some pretty serious deaths. That's cool, man. At least we were able to fight them to a draw. So Spain is at least able to hold on to most of their terrain, which means that France did not get so much out of that war, as much as they could have. Which was my goal in the first place, right? Let's try to make it so that France doesn't become some crazy ass power dominating the world. That's my job. I'm supposed to be that power. Okay. Let's go and take a look at Gazamuk. Is he still disloyal? I don't think so. Gazamuk, he's got 11%. Let's go ahead and enable subset his armies and force religion. He's gonna be mad now, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about it. I can place a relative on the throne, but that's not gonna help me that much out. That's not gonna help me that much either. He makes a lot of money. He makes 14 ducats a month, Gazamuk. I'm subsidizing all my marches, and it's actually eating into my manpower quite a bit. We actually lose, yeah, 1,200 manpower a month. Wow. That's pretty serious. That's okay. That's a big of a deal. We can go ahead and keep up that relation improvement. The royal marriage. Disloyal attitude towards Russia. Yeah, he won't royal marry me. That's all right. I do intend to attack Poland here sometime in the near future once this truce is over. We're going to be done with this truce in 1788, which is 4 years. So at least we can prepare for a war with Poland once again. Are we still producing ships? We are. Excellent. I can upgrade the capital. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. Yeah, we can upgrade the capital. We'll just keep building stuff in St. Petersburg, just structures that help us out, and just upgrade the structures and do what we can. That sounds fine. We have a lot of shipyards and stuff in most of our colonies and all over the place, which is nice. Oh my god, really? The United States? Holy crap. United States are over here because Canada is independent from Norway now. That's pretty cool. They have permanent claims on all this territory. The United States, they're Norwegian, I'm pretty sure. Norwegian, yeah, is in the Nordic group. They're also Catholic. They're Grand Republic. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, Norway went Catholic. So did Sweden, too. They never went Protestant. That's really curious, I will admit. No attrition anywhere. Missionaries are doing their thing. So this is our empire. This is what it would look like. Declaration of American Independence. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We have a lot to convert. We can become a defender of the Orthodox faith, which actually would be fine. The technology cost is kind of a shame, but the missionaries would help out. Sure, why not? Yeah, defender of the Orthodox faith, why not? Even though it's kind of late in the game for that kind of talk. Let's go and upgrade that. Technology cost should be of no matter, because I mean, we have so many damn points anyway, right? It doesn't really matter. We got some treasure fleets from Alaska over there in the New World. We have some colonists available. Ooh, I should remember that. We have some colonists available, so we're going to go ahead and use those guys. For the most part, I've actually been pretty benevolent towards my subjects and stuff. Queen of the people, lose some money for national unrest? No, it's unnecessary. We do have a lot of rest all over the place, just not for me. mostly for my subjects. We got one here. That's about it. Yeah, my subjects have unrest, but I don't. Curious. From technology, cultural ties. Alaska Noble Rebels. That's weird. Alaska actually doesn't have any power, really. They have a very small army, only 3,000. I guess they're going to try and deal with that. Oregon is actually incredibly powerful. 20,000 men under arms for all of this territory. It's quite a bit. It's kind of sad that you can't offer to buy a province. Like, say, like, you desire a province, right? Like British Columbia, like, they would sell me that, right? Or like, ooh, we actually got a stability hit. You know, or like Dutch Louisiana, right? Like, sell that, like, just like Napoleon did. He sold Louisiana to the United States and stuff like that. Like, I wish you could make those kinds of deals. Alter access from Bavaria, sure. No condottieri. You know, it's weird. I don't know. I would prefer it if some features didn't, like, they went away after a while. Like Defender of the Faith, that didn't happen in 1786, right? Mercenaries, condottieri. I mean, you had Hessians during like the American War of Independence and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. It's just it'd be interesting if some features went away after a while. That'd be pretty cool. We're going to take that last idea. That was influence. That's what that was. So we get unjustified demands minus 50%. Cool. Let's come over here to Chinook. Ooh, yeah, power. Awesome. We have some Protestant territory here. It's all right. We're actually converting most of this to Catholic, or to Orthodox. We got some new Spanish separatists. Ooh, right on time. There we go. Let's go march on in there. They changed these unit models in the 1.19 patch. They're no longer, they don't look like that. They're actually much higher quality now. I was really impressed. Yeah, this is what is this? What do they call this? Haida in Alaska. Alieska. All right, let's check it out here. We mostly Orthodox. Mostly, there's some pockets of resistance, but that's okay. The Ottomans have sabotaged our diplomatic reputation. You bastards. I'm gonna build up a spy network and then also do some counter espionage and see what happens. So Gazmuk still has this liberty desire. More than 100 development plus 25% trust towards Russia. All vassals relative power. Overlord. Fascinating. Duchy of Warsaw is really nice and peaceful towards me. He's got 27,000. We're going to give him a lot of Poland in about a year or so. We will attack Poland. I think this will be probably the end of Poland, I think. Because I can annex most of this territory here. And some of it's going to belong to the Holy Roman Emperor, but I don't think Austria or either Brandenburg. Burgundy's the emperor now. Holy crap. Yeah, he's not going to defend it. To annex this guy would cost 112. Okay, so we're probably going to take most of East Prussia. And then finish off, because we took almost everything that's Polish. Sort of. Norway sold the province of Finnmark to Sweden, I think. Interesting. We took mostly everything that's Polish. We have some left. Silesian, yeah, I want to take everything that's like mostly West Slavic. We have a little bit of time left on this one. We're not going to be kept on a point, so that's fine. We can just wait until that's ready to go. Then we'll invade Poland, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of Poland forever. It's a beautiful ship. Look at that. 3-deckers. Cool. Let's go ahead and hire an Inquisitor again. Oh, I can't. Theologian will work out too. Sure, why not? Let's get a Theologian. He'll help out with some unrest, I guess. for the points as well, and the points are nice. Income is okay. It's not great. I mean, we have army maintenance right now. We really don't need to have army maintenance, but, you know, whatever. It's fine, I guess. In fact, what happens if I lower maintenance here? We make 52 ducats a month. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is crazy. That is crazy power. I guess I'm losing more admin because of this damn stability. Although 75 to boost stability. Oh wow, look at that. We had we have a 5-3-4 in the throne now. We had our queen or king die. Jesus. 10, 9, and 7 monarch points generation. Wow, this guy's 49? He's hell of old. Holy crap. Alright, what's up with yeah, dude, have you like reformed or anything at all? Is it kingdom now? The administrative monarchy, which means that I still have a protectorate with you. So I can't annex a protectorate. I mean, would I annex Manchu? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I would annex him. I'm not really sure about that actually. Because I mean, having him as a protectorate is actually really useful. So I don't know. Yeah, wow, he's got 45,000 men. Holy crap. It'd be interesting like to take Korea or something. Might vassalize Korea. I'm glad I went influence. Holy crap. Let's go and get a level. Yeah, I can't afford a level 3. Stick with the level 1. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, guys. And yeah, we'll be finishing up this campaign here pretty soon. But I've been loving this campaign, so I will see you guys around. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys very, very soon.